Okay, there we go. We're back on Twitch and on YouTube. Welcome, citizens of the MMOcracy. Super stoked to be back here on Twitch today. Oh no. We are in the wrong. How do I fix this? No. I'm not streaming Icewind Dale. World of Warcraft, please. There we go. Hopefully the servers stay up. The servers have been having issues. Apologies as I'm kind of slow to get started here. I'm trying to make sure that YouTube knows what game I'm on. I think it's got it. I think it knows what I'm doing. You can see me like I'm trying to look around my mic arm. There we go. YouTube is saying my frame rate is too high. I've never seen that before. Look at all this. Look at all this glorious money in my auction house, or in my mailbox, I mean. And our inbox is full. So we're at 82 gold. And now I'm opening them all. And now we're at 91 gold. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm gonna log into all my characters and get their rested levels updated. Oh, I think it actually knows that I'm rested. Oh no, I don't see my rogue. So we have 100% rested on a lot of characters, actually. So now it's really just like, who do we want to play on? We got the rogue. We got the paladin. The druid.
May the stars guide you.
Who do I feel like playing on? That's the question. I kind of feel like playing the druid. She is really fun. The rogue is also pretty fun. Let's do the paladin. It's going to be a bummer going back to 5-minute buffs, though, I will say that.
Well met. Be careful.
Ooh, it's raining out in Elwyn Forest. I like it. Right now the ping looks pretty good. I was a little bit concerned getting on today because of the servers going down earlier. So first things first, we're gonna go hunt down a dust devil. There's usually one poking around over here. Kinda have to wonder how EQ Legends is doing right now. See a lot of people streaming it. $1.5K viewers watching EQ Legends. Nice. So I will say, like, it's good to see people getting into EQ or becoming aware of the franchise. Oh, I thought this guy was elite. He's not elite. That's funny. I was like gearing up for a hard fight. There's another one right there. Yeah, sorry, I just feel kind of out of it right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Probably shouldn't even be streaming. Hey, we got Dust Devil debris on the second kill. I've never done this quest down here. Let's go do that. The Coastal Menace. Oh no. I need to change out my unit frames. That's much better. The only thing I don't like is my tooltip. But it's kind of a struggle because I have my webcam down here in the corner, so I don't know where to put my tooltip. I don't know where to put my tooltip. That sounds bad. Go ahead and pick up this copper here. I did level my engineering on my priest to like 175 today. Okay, time to wake up. Sorry, I'm not waking up or very alert right now, and I should be. Probably seem a little bit distracted. That's because I am. I actually just changed out my microphone. I went back to the pod mic. I was tired of the Procaster. It was just like too hot. It was too punchy. I don't know how to describe it. It was too in your face, and it didn't have that like the aesthetic I was going for. So I swapped this guy out and have been trying to get it kind of dialed in. Alright, spooky lighthouse. Spooky ghost. Bring a scale of old Merc eye. I can do that for you, Mr. Ghost. I'm assuming he's a Murloc. Questy says he paths up and down this beach here, so... People are saying that the servers are currently safe. . That is one concern that I had, was that the servers would go down while I was playing. And I got lucky and I missed it on this last one. I was cooking lunch for my wife and I. And Kevin reached out to me and said, yeah, the servers went down. I don't know how many people died. Hopefully not too many. Oh, this looks like where old Murkai is. Oh. Come on, dude. There we go. This guy's just farming him. Easy peasy. Okay, now we're going back to Stormwind. Damn it. I can't ban the bots from Restream. I have to go back into my Twitch. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a nice chill night on hardcore. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I thought about doing a dungeon, but I'm not feeling very alert right now, so I will not be adding you on Discord. All the bots showing up tonight. Speaking of dungeons, somebody just reached out to me to do stockades.
Hey there. Safe travels.
Man, I feel like I need a monster or something. I gotta get woken up. Yeah, I think if I was gonna do any dungeon tonight, it would be Dead Mines.
Hello. How are you? Good day to you. What can I do for you? See you around.
Oh, why don't we head back to... We'll go to Stone Talon. Out in Stone Talon we have... Shard Vale still to do. We got all kinds of stuff out there. Ashenvale is looking nice and ripe. Not quite ready for Duskwood yet. Okay. I'm awake. I swear I'm awake. I'm not sure why I'm so out of it right now. I think I didn't sleep too well last night, and then woke up early this morning, and then I was outside in the sun, and I was cooking on the grill. I barbecued some chicken and a sausage for my wife and I, and then I got inside, took a shower, and then kind of got to messing around on my computer. Normally, I take a nap around this time, but I'm not doing that because I won't be able to fall asleep tonight. Now, Ulfrigar here, he's like a holy paladin. He's not actually like Ret, how most people level. He's built for AoE. The problem is, I hardly ever AoE on him. I don't really care though, because I actually like the sword and shield aesthetic more. I think I'm gonna recreate him in Baldur's Gate 3 too. I just downloaded that game yesterday. What I don't know is if in Baldur's Gate 3, if you make like an entire party or you just make one character. I think you just make one character like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. That's what I like about Icewind Dale, is you make your whole party and there's no background stories.
What's on your mind? Say it, sir.
Royalty-free music. Because I'm streaming on YouTube now, I have to be careful about what I play on my stream. All this royalty-free music sounds so cheesy. I might just go back to the World of Warcraft music. Oh shit. Level Up Larry posted a video last night. He is a former EQ streamer that you don't see post anymore or stream anymore. Yeah, all the comments are like, welcome back, Larry. Let's go, Larry. Welcome back. I missed you. Dude's like legendary. He's such a good streamer. Look at this Chad Warrior with his Cyclone Axe, or Whirlwind Axe, at level 32. That takes some work. That takes some serious work. You gotta kill that that final mob by like running back and forth through the water and exploiting his pathing. They followed me up here. What do you want? So I've been playing a lot of Paladin, a lot of Priest, a lot of Rogue, Druid. My favorite class in this game is the Hunter. And the reason why it's my favorite class is most people think Hunter is the most brain dead, stupid class there is. Like you just auto shot and send your pet in. But the reality is, if you play a Hunter well, it actually takes a lot of thought and a lot of like decently high APM. You know, I think back to when I was playing my Hunter at Nax and I was doing like trinket swaps and melee weaving. It wasn't extremely hard, but it wasn't like a brain dead class. Hunters get a bad rap. That's the point I'm trying to make. People accuse hunters of being idiots, and a lot of them are, but the class itself is not as brain dead as a lot of people say.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Well, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into down here in Ashenvale. We have already done the Zoram Strand. Foul Wields. We got Rain's Cleansing. Most of my Horde friends don't like Ashenvale. They think it's a pretty deadly place to level. I personally, I like it. It's actually my favorite zone in the whole game, honestly. I also really like Ajara because of how empty it is. I know that's a weird reason to like a zone, but It's just kind of cool because of how it's like unfinished. Now I saw a video earlier of a guy getting laired here. That lair stuff scares me, man. One minute you're perfectly safe, and the next minute you got like full spawns around you. Sure, Mr. Hunter. This hunter just asked if I wanted a group. I feel like in hardcore too, you make more friends. People are actually friendlier. And I really like it. It's so opposite of what you would think, like hardcore. But the reality is kind of like an EverQuest, which came before World of Warcraft. The more difficult the environment is, the more people have to work together, and it's kind of built into our evolution, really, if you think about it, how we evolved as social creatures to overcome harsh environments. And that's why casual and newer MMOs, I think, have far worse communities than classic, more difficult MMOs. I could really use some wool cloth drops here too. I think I burned through 60 wool cloth earlier. I leveled my engineering on Pigtails, my main. She's a level 38 priest. I got it all the way up to 175. I can make iron grenades now. And I'm pretty stoked about that because those are the ones that you can throw while you're moving. There he is. There's Ran right there. Or Dal. Is Ran? Ran has to be... That's got to be somebody's name at some point in this game, right? Ran? R-A-N? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. called this guy Ran, though. Let's go, bro. Let's fry it. Get mana. We're doing this. Dude. This shit's awesome. Pull him away, consecrate. If only Kevin was here to see that. Kevin would have been so proud. I just told him be safe. That was a fun fight. That was a lot of fun. Dude, we pulled like 5 or 6 there. Oop, copper. I gotta replenish my copper and my wool cloth. Ooh, we're low. We're low on mana. Ooh, he was enraged. That got scary. I think I dipped down to like 100 HP there. potions on cooldown, so I'm not gonna pull big pack anymore. We'll be nice and conservative until a potion comes back up. I am getting wool cloth though, and I do like that. Nice flaming sword, bro.
Ishnu Allah, how may I
Ishnu Allah.
Goddess watch over you. How may I help? Farewell.
Alright, next we're gonna go to the Ruins of Stardust. We need 5 handfuls of Stardust. Don't ask me. I'm not sure how you grab Stardust, but... Technically, isn't everything like Stardust? I always really liked the statues and the old Night Elf architecture out in places like this, though. Hey, what's up, Pelennor? I am on Doom Howl, and sorry I didn't update the title with that. Oh. The go-to is definitely Doom Howl. Skull Rock, the guys on Skull Rock are doing racial guild found. So if you have like a streamer, it was like a streamer thing. But if you're just a dude who wants to just play hardcore WoW or gal or whatever, just play Doom Howl, it's much better. Skull Rock is cool for one reason to me, and that reason is that it's empty and I can go wherever I want and not have to like compete for farming. But then I have to hoard everything because there's no auction house. Like the auction house is so dead. Meanwhile, on Doom Howl, I've got like 90 gold and I haven't even hit level 40 yet because I just sell everything. If I find it and it can be sold, I am selling it. If you do end up going to Doom Howl and you go Horde side though, let me know. I know a really cool guild. Eleanor says, I saw a video for a hardcore server that showed a player in full Stormwind guard gear greeting a streamer. That is really cool. I saw one where a guy cosplayed as Morladim and chased a dude around the graveyard. Yeah, the guy was like scared as hell. It was really funny. Huh, if you jump... Oh no, there it is. I was gonna say, if you jump and you put down Consecrate, it like didn't appear where I landed, it appeared where I was jumping from. Yeah, I have characters on both Skull Rock and Doomhowl. Doomhowl's kind of like my solo server, and Skull Rock, or Doomhowl's like my... I go group, I do auction house stuff, and then Skull Rock is more like a solo server for me. Yeah, you'll be able to find community on both, but Ally is... There's more Ally than Horde. But like Skull Rock, I can just show you. I have 18 characters on Skull Rock, oh my gosh. So I'm on Skull Rock right now, I'm gonna do a /shoe 60. Oh hey, that's actually a lot better than I was expecting. It looks like... I think the guild found stuff is kind of over with at this point. Hardcore Isekai has been around forever. Ruthless Souls has been around forever. Last time I did a /shoe 60 on Skull Rock, I saw like 8 people. Yeah, Skull Rock is pretty quiet. I'll just say that. I do think Shobek is on Skull Rock. That's where they're doing the racial guild found stuff. Sorry, I had to like completely cover my chat box. my chat window was like kind of sticking out the side. I recently switched to Restream. That's how I'm able to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And the chat box is different. I liked my old chat box more, but I like being able to stream on YouTube and Twitch more than any chat box. Howdy ho, neighborino. How you doing? I barbecued earlier, and any Sunday that I can barbecue is a good Sunday. I think Pellinor said, which is crazy since you would think the larger server would be the famous streamer one. I want to say only Fangs 2 was on this server, on Doomhowl. And so they were on this server, and then after OnlyFangs Hardcore kind of settled down in the streamerverse, and then they went to do that guild found thing, and they did that on Skull Rock, because I remember when I rolled on Skull Rock it was pretty chill, and then out of the blue there was a ton of people, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And they were like, oh, the streamers are like starting up something. Yeah, Pellinor says they're worried about lag killing them, and that's definitely a worry for everybody. There was a disconnect today. There was a big server crash. Some say DDoS. I think they may have rolled the server back a little bit. I'm not sure. But I agree, it's very unfair to die to lag, but it is part of the, unfortunately, part of the experience. I was in Stone Talon Mountains on my rogue, and I opened up one of those little spider egg sacks, and I started getting attacked, but I couldn't see the enemies. The enemies were invisible, and then they appeared, and I got freaked out and I ran away. And I was completely 100% alive on my screen, but I got the death notification in the middle of my screen. It said, my character's name has died. And I was like, that's really shitty. And then I sent it into Hardcore WoW Moments, and they put it on Hardcore WoW Moments, which was kind of cool. I keep forgetting that I have a mana bar. My priest is too good. Her mana comes back so fast. Yeah, I did lose my rogue. He was only level 20, but the way I see it, I enjoy hardcore way more than any other version of classic WoW. And so if I have a lag death, it is what it is. Like, you gotta take the bad with the good. Because I think this experience has like rekindled my love for this game. It's such a chill way to play WoW, man. Oh, dude, thank you, Neighborino. I'm so stoked to be streaming on YouTube, you guys. Like, Twitch is a black hole. It was, like, really hard. Like no one ever came in the stream, and I'm like, I'm so sad. I have so much to share. Eleanor says, hard pill to swallow with a family, full-time job when you really love your character. Invest in him, invest your time, then lose him because of a Blizzard side issue. I think, and I don't want to come across as like elitist or arrogant. I just think if people, whenever you sit down and you go, I'm gonna play hardcore, people really need to like consider, what if I lose a character to something completely unfair? Am I still gonna want to play? And if the answer is no, like maybe do something a little similar on a softcore server or something, where you can kind of do a self-imposed rule set. Yeah, no, on Pellinor asks if people group up on hardcore, and the community is truthfully one of the best communities out there. People really, like, they take care of each other. That's why I say you just take the bad with the good, you know. Oh man, he pulled him out of my consecrate. Level 27. I just went brain dead in front of the screen. Did you guys see that? I was like, huh? What am I doing again? I haven't played this character in so long, I have to look up the spec that I'm following. The way I do it, Pellinor, since you seem pretty new to it, the way I do this hardcore thing is I start one character and I get him up to about level 10. And then I start another character and I get them up to level 10. And then I start another character and I get them up to level 10. Until I have about 3 or 4 at 10. And then I start working up to 20. And then that way if one dies, it's not just like, oh, I'm starting from the very beginning. And on top of that, they can support each other with like trade skills. Like I'll make one a tailor, one a leather worker. And I'll make bank alts upon bank alts upon bank alts. And that's how I play hardcore, and that's how I kind of mitigate the effects of dying. Like when I lost the level 20 rogue, it was like, it sucks, but at the time I had a level 28 mage, like a level 27 shaman or something, 27 warlock. And yeah, I just build them all up, kind of work them up together. Now, recently my priest has taken off. She's like level 38. And then my next highest is a level 27. But that's why I downloaded this add-on. Where is it? Where is my add-on? All Played. This add-on called All Played will tell you how much rested you have. I don't know why it's not showing up. It's trying to make me look foolish here. There it is. It was hiding behind unit scan hardcore. Okay. This will tell you how much rested you have on all your different characters. I need to figure out how to hide all my bank alts. But you can see like most of my characters right now have a 100% rested. So that's why I'm on my paladin right now, trying to work my way through him. And I like to make little like stream assets and artwork for my characters as well. So I haven't updated this. I kept saying I was going to update it today, and then I got busy with something else, but this is about 10 days old now. Yeah, here's my hall of heroes, if you will. And I've made little bios for them, and we were doing this like voting thing on Twitch where you would spend your channel points and then you could propose laws, right? And so we had declared war on the rats, and then my viewers had voted to force my hunter to mock Garah because I put in his bio that he didn't like dwarves, and the viewers violently reacted to that. And I dressed up in a judge outfit and wore a wig and everything. It was really fun. The only reason why I stopped doing it over the last week or so was because like hardly anybody showed up to the Twitch streams. And so it was like just me and one or two other people. So I was like, okay, it's kind of weird when it's only two of us doing this. I also think for a lot of folks, they just don't want to interact with something like that because they just want to chill and watch the stream. And that's totally fine too. One other thing to think about too, if you're gonna start in hardcore Pelennor, oh my gosh. It's twice now I've gotten 2 mobs. Is making sure that you're considering like what classes would be ideal for learning the game. Oh my goodness. This place is aggro city. These guys hit hard. Like, a lot of people think of Hunter as like, oh, the Hunter is the easy mode, but Hunters actually have a really poor win rate. I guess you could call it a win rate. Because people get kind of lulled into a false sense of security with them. Or they just play them like really sloppy. Honestly, I think Priest might be the coolest and the easiest. Rogue is really good too. Rogue is good, you just gotta make it to like 22 when you get Vanish. Some people even run sub just so they can have a second Vanish. I wouldn't do that personally. I'm not a huge fan of sub Rogue, but some people love having that second Vanish. Save your ass and save other people. Yeah, and wanding does start to slow down around like the mid to late 30s, but you can go to like 40 with wand alone on Priest. And it's super safe and super chill. As long as you single pull. If you pull more than one, you gotta... Well, really, even 2. You can handle 2. Pull more than 2, it starts getting a little bit hairier. A little bit hairy. Hairy? Yeah, a lot of people respect Shadow at 40. Paladin is really chill and super safe too, it's just slow. Paladin and Priest are slow. Rogue's a lot faster. Warlock is actually probably one of the harder ones in my opinion, even though they're a pet class. Because when things start to go wrong, Warlocks don't have a whole lot that they can really do. You have fear, but if you're in a crowded area, you're not going to want to fear. What's up, Kelari? No, I haven't died yet. Thanks for asking. Now it's probably right around the corner. Get that Curse of Thorns shit out of here. Damn it. This shit hurts. %50 chance to take 29 to 52 damage on attack. That's messed up. It is kind of a bummer. We lost Kalari. She was level 30. Kalari, why don't you tell everybody what you died to? She died auto-running valiantly into a tree while a wolf bit her in the ass. Now tell everybody how much gold was on your character. In my mind, it was a tree. You had more gold than levels. It was a tragedy for the great nation of the MMOcracy. MMOcracy. Kalari will forever be missed. We should have held like a state funeral for you. Sorry, I have like the world's noisiest chair. After this, we're gonna go to Stone Talon Mountains, and I'm gonna do the Charred Vale, which is a kind of a nasty area. I don't see anywhere else that I really have a lot of quests available. I need to do the elites in Red Ridge Mountains. I might be able to find a group for that. Yeah, you can list yourself as looking for a group for Red Ridge, and maybe that'll work. Last time I did the Red Ridge Elites, We had a group that just plowed through everything, and we were doing awesome. And then while we were doing the escort, the tank just forgot that we were doing an escort and was just pulling all kinds of stuff, and we almost lost the escort mob. He almost died because he went way ahead of the escort mob, and we started hyper spawning. So the escort mob was in the back getting hyper spawned on, and I'm trying to keep him alive, and then I'm getting attacked. Yeah, Cal, you did keep saying you were gonna fall to your death. And I kept telling you don't be negative and be careful. I'm pretty sure I said be careful a few 100 times. I'm not salty at all that Cal died. Okay, I'm a little bit salty. Mainly because I don't have a priest here to help me out now. I'm all alone in the world. Sorry, my daughter texted me. I'm still your good boy. What are you talking about? Get out of here. I really want a fruit roll-up right now. That just sounds so good. No way, Cal, really? What kind? What flavor? The best ones are the ones that change color like 3 times. Oh, blue raspberry is like one of my favorite candy flavors too. The blue raspberry dum-dums are legendary. Cream soda, what? That was always one of the ones that I like gave away. I was like, you can have this one. Dum-dums are awesome because they're like the perfect size.
Is
I'm not sure. What's up, Kevin? I'm not sure if there's more than one layer right now. I can invite you and see what happens. Make sure you're in like a huge crowd of mobs. When you get layered, you'll see like the existing mobs will phase away, and then different mobs will like take their place in a different spot. So you could be in a camp and you've killed everything in the camp and you think you're safe, and then when you get layered, all of a sudden like 4 or 5 things just pop up right there. Oh, there's an add-on that tracks it. Yeah, Nova. Which I've been meaning to download Nova. This song kind of reminds me of music from that game, Etrian Odyssey. It was on the DS and 3DS. And it was kind of like a JRPG dungeon crawler. Sort of a mashup between old school like wizardry and JRPG. Really cool game. Hard though, hard as hell. Very difficult game. Kevin says you just got trampled by a horse and you're this unbothered. I don't know. I don't know what I have to be bothered about. Oh, he's fine. He's just being playful. I must be hungry because I'm thinking about fruit roll-ups and I'm thinking about grilled cheese. we're gonna go this way. We're not gonna go over that hill. Bunch of elites down there. Horde elites. Oh, I don't want to go that way either. Oh, they're not elites. But they are PvP. So you don't want to get tagged. You get tagged. Might be a bad day. Cal says I made a cheddar bacon cheeseburger with barbecue sauce and an onion ring. Dog. Why are you gonna do me like that? That sounds so good. I'm gonna try moving the tooltip up here. Oh, it's so annoying. I don't like it anywhere where I can put it. That's a little better. Huh. 14 attack power, mail chest. I might be able to sell that. Might be able to get a few dollar bills for it. That was a orc, Kevin. It was an orc that shot my my slime. He's trying to be a bro. Oh, is the cast bar? Yeah. That took us way too long to figure out the other night. Damn it. I jumped the wrong direction. To be fair, I didn't remember that I had that cast bar add-on because I downloaded it a really long time ago. I'm old enough to remember when, yeah, mobs didn't even have cast bars in like vanilla World of Warcraft. I should download Titan Panel just for kicks. Back in the day, it was like Titan panel, recount, and that's it. Oh, Atlas loot. And that's all the add-ons you'll ever need. I don't know if I had cartographer. Yeah, now once I got into TBC and I started doing more in-game stuff, then I started getting more and more like decursive and deadly boss, or wait, it was bigwigs. Remember bigwigs? Is that still a thing? Oh, there's that lady. Kevin, did you say she doesn't attack? Oh yeah, you can't even attack her. You have to click at war. Big wigs. Huh, it's still a thing. It's got 200 million downloads. Oh, so Kevin, I made it all the way through the Veil of Shadows on Icewind Dale. And then I made it through the next area. And now I'm on like a Valley of the Snakes or something. I'm plugging away at it. I might actually beat Icewind Dale, a game that's been on my bucket list since the year 2000, and that I keep going back to and then quitting. I figured you passed out. Zukin from Monsters and Memories, Zukin showed up and he was chilling for a bit. That was kind of cool.
Ishnu Allah, goddess.
All right, Kevin, enjoy your evening dining experience. I will be back too. I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water. And I think I'm gonna take my contacts out because my eyeballs feel like they're glued to my skull. Please enjoy this slideshow of my characters' bios. I'll apologize in advance, I still haven't put Kalari's level 30 death on the Hall of Remembrance. Be right back. Well, I'm glad I didn't get griefed at the flight path. Next up, we're gonna see what kind of music we can get away with playing before YouTube cancels me. Actually, I kind of like this. I'm gonna let this ride, and then we'll switch over to like a Final Fantasy type lo-fi. One sec. My AC unit is like a roaring jet engine, and it's right behind me. So, if I don't close my door, it's really loud.
Hello. How may I help? Hello. Del Madras.
Man, my bags are a nightmare.
My goods are of the highest quality. Be careful.
Ishnu ala del Nadris. I'm listening.
So I'm really excited for Classic Plus, obviously. But I'm also excited for Monsters and Memories is coming out in early access. Probably around the same time. And it's going to be really difficult to choose between the two. Like if I had to choose today, it would be Classic Plus because it's Classic Plus. I don't know, you can't not play Classic Plus on launch. I'm kind of hoping that they get offset a little bit though. If not, it's going to be a real bummer. I'm going to have to play mainly Classic Plus and then play a little bit of Monsters and Memories on the side. Kel asks, what is Classic Plus going to be? Well, it hasn't technically been confirmed, but there's been a lot of pretty believable leaks that lead people to think we're probably going to have a Classic Plus. And what it'll be, most likely, is a vanilla World of Warcraft with additional things added to it and some balance adjustments. StoneHarrow25 says Eminem was brutal. I think if I was retired and desperate for the most time-consuming game of all time, maybe I'd play Monsters and Memories. That being said, I needed YouTube to find my trainers, so no thanks. Yeah, it's definitely it harkens back to the old days of MMO history for sure. There's some things I really like about it, and other things I'm not super fond of. It's not intended to be a replacement for World of Warcraft, though, so it's mainly targeting people that played EverQuest and felt like MMOs after EverQuest kind of took the wrong direction.
Hi! The great outdoors.
Oh, that's Pelennor, okay.
What is nature's
Had to
song?
change your info. Are you hiding from somebody? Old retired people, yeah, or... No, I mean, for real, like the demographic for WoW is probably 30 plus, and yeah, Eminem and EQ is easily 40 plus, and what's really sad is EQ is almost 30 years old, and so if you were 35, 40 when you first started playing it, you're now in your 70s. So their player base is literally like aging out and legitimately dying off, which is kind of sad. Sorry, I'm like waving in your face because I talk with my hands. I forget the camera's like right there, so I'm like, a boobity bobbity. I once heard an Italian man say ciao ciao probably 60 times during a single phone call. He wanted the other person to get off the phone, and he was like, ciao ciao ciao, ciao ciao, ciao 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 ciao, yeah, ciao ciao. I was like, just hang up already! Kel, does he have like flood lamps out? How is he mowing the lawn? It's like 10 p.m. out there, right? Oh, I know what quest this is. We're not. I think we gotta go around this way. Yeah, here it is. Cal, you thought he was like, and for my next trick, I'm going to saw a woman in half. For my next trick, I'm gonna go to the elemental bracers. Yeah, we're thinking we're gonna get probably Horde Paladins and Alliance Shamans right off the bat in Classic Plus. Definitely new raid tiers, new dungeons. Some things I wouldn't really want to see, but will probably be in there is like transmog. I'm not a huge fan of transmog. It kind of breaks the immersion for me. But I think I'm in the minority there. A lot of people probably really want transmog.
I am honored. Farewell. What brings you here? Goddess watch over you. Ishnu Allah.
Stone says, God forbid they build on the uniqueness of both factions, continuing what initially inspired WoW from the Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3 RPG series. These guys never played Dark Age of Camelot. PvP is trash. Yeah, we were kind of talking about this last night, and my philosophy is whatever they add in Classic Plus, it needs to be, in my opinion, you're out and about, you're running through the game world doing your thing, and then you see something and you go, wait, is that new? And it sparks that curiosity, right? And you go check it out and you're like, oh wow, this is new. But it should be, there should be a moment prior to that where you're like, is that new or is it not? And it shouldn't be so sparkly new looking and so like out of place in the vanilla World of Warcraft world that you go, oh, that's gotta be new, right? It should look like it belongs. It shouldn't look like it came from Cataclysm or Midnight or whatever garbage retail expansion there is. Sorry to say it, but I'm not a retail fan at all at this point. Like, you should be like, oh, cool, look at that. It looks like it belongs here. Stone says the assumption with Vanilla Plus is to return the war to Warcraft, give us capturable resources. Oh, I've never heard that. I hope they don't do anything like that. No, I hope it's more like Turtle WoW. In Turtle WoW, you were just out running around, and then you'd be like, oh, holy shit, they put a new city here. They put a new quest hub here, that's so cool. Damn, look at that aggro radius. Jeez. Ah, this is bad. Okay, we got Bop. We're gonna Bop. We are running. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Potion. One of them's dead. We might be able to handle these two. Shit. Get that heal off. These guys are scary. My heart rate just jumped like to 150. There's another one coming towards us, sort of. Sorry, I'll read the comments in a second. That was... Oof, okay. Whenever they kept freezing me, that got really, really, really dicey. Stoneharrow says the option for people who enjoy organized, meaningful PvP would be nice. Let people have massive PvE experiences, but let the PvP folks have an option to level in a persistent battleground. That is a cool idea. I really wanted to do Ashran when it came out during Warlords of Draenor. It was supposed to be like a persistent PvP area, but they messed it up so bad that they had to turn it into a battleground, and I lost all interest. But what I wanted to do was be like a menace out there. Kind of like that guy who kept ganking the boats back in the day on vanilla. That's who I wanted to be. I wanted to make a name for myself. Kel says I am a menace. Who do I menace? Man, my heart rate is still up from that fight. I guess I didn't have to go to the island. I'm just now realizing there's plenty of guys out here. Yeah, I have said before, you could ask 100 different people what they want in Classic Plus, and you'll get 100 different answers. One thing that I think they would be really smart to do, though, is do, like, community voting, like how old school RuneScape does it. That way they can at least gauge what people are really looking for. Whatever they do, I do hope it... I've heard that they're gonna do, like, alternate timeline, chromey, dragon stuff. And I'm not really big on that. Like, I feel like there's so much headroom in the vanilla World of Warcraft that you don't have to do some crazy alternate timeline thing. You can just add on to things that weren't, or add the things that weren't ever, they were like cut. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Uldum and Gilligam's Isle and all those different areas. Ajara, make Ajara more full. Kevin asks, why does Blizzard hate us still a single layer on a mega server? I wish they would get rid of layering altogether. I think it's terrible for hardcore.
I have designed this speaker to amplify my thoughts so people will quit asking me for sandwiches. That should work, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, Space Ghost.
Go ahead,
My
Molnar.
show was...
Wait, are we on a mega server now? Did they combine? Please elaborate. I'm so confused.
Before I didn't harness the power of the sun. All right, go get him.
I thought you were saying like Doomhowl and Skull Rock were combined now.
How's it going, man?
I'm not a fan of mega servers either, period. Yeah, see, I actually see that as a good thing. Kevin said there could be 9,000 people playing Doom Hall right now with no queue in a single layer. Or I see that as a halfway good thing. Maybe put in the queue, but layers get people killed. Yeah, I really didn't like that when they added the cross server. That was one of my OG WoW like quit moments where I was like, I don't know what they're doing with this game anymore, but I don't like it and I'm not gonna play it anymore. You should be rich enough to buy condor meat by now. Kevin said he went to the condors and they're all dead already.
Vishnu Allah, how may I help? I am honored. Del Nadris.
Man, all I have now is like Charred Veil. And I feel like I need to be higher level to do Charred Veil. We could do Duskwood. Oh, you know what? I should do Red Ridge. Have you done the Red Ridge Elites yet, Kevin?
Greetings. Safe travels.
Whichever ones. Do you have any characters that need them?
Need help? Go with honor, friend.
See, I'm gonna head out there and try to do those.
What can I do for you? Go with honor.
This paladin has kind of been scaring me tonight. He's not as cozy to level as the priest is.
Light be with you.
Okay, I just listed myself in the group finder for it. Let's see if I could reach out to this. Oh, they delisted their group.
You need something? Be careful.
We just two-man it? You want to two-man the, Orc Elites? Maybe if you bring your mage.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
Well, here we are, back on the hot, muggy streets of New York.
Hey there. Have a good one.
What's on your mind? Be good.
Starting right now.
Looking for more Red Ridge Elite quests.
What could it have been?
I don't know, but let's get out of here.
Probably would have been better to do this earlier. Once you start getting into the later East Coast hours, it gets harder and harder to find groups for things. I can do mainly healing. I'm not very good damage, but I kind of do what I need to do, I guess. Maybe I should do this Varigan's Fist quest. That'd be a nice item to have. Oh, you got a group. You must be in a different layer than me. Oh yeah, I saw like the whole world change. I can try to heal. I've got 1100 mana. We have a druid and 2 paladins, so I should invest some money in my gear. Paladins really need the gear. Yeah, I could probably buy like a helmet. I'm still wearing level 12 pants. Oh my gosh. Level 10 gloves. Yeah, don't look at that. Let's close that. I know, Kel. We wish you were here with us. Kevin just comes along and one shots that guy. So... Okay, we're going. I was gonna say, are we doing elites? I'm doing just what Kevin told me. Just spam flash of light. Flash of light and it'll be alright. So a group just got here and cleared this whole place out. Where is the rogue? Oh, I see him. Wonder if he's watching for like a pat or something. You know, Kevin, I've seen my dog do that before. Usually is like kind of a hygiene thing. Oh shit, they all spawn at once. Ridiculous. Here we go. HC scan is so annoying when you're actually trying to kill elites. I don't know how to turn it off. What is this weird ass music? So I actually didn't get copyright stricken, even though it did play copyrighted music the other day. It just said, like, if your videos were monetized, this would be an issue, but you're such a nobody that it isn't. Well, at least you know your place, trash. Oh my gosh, I thought I turned it off. I'm coming, Bear. I was trying to reload. Unit scan hardcore, there we go. What's up, Matthew? I do. I have a level 15 hunter that you guys voted must duel to the death. Not all of you guys here, but a few of you are complicit in voting that Link must mock Gara. Did you die? He's not racist. He just doesn't like dwarves. Oh nice, dwarf priests are so good. I don't know if Link would want to level with you though. Link is my level 14 hunter that... So I make character bios for all my characters, and I put on there that he doesn't like dwarves. And there was a very violent reaction to that. Freaking 5-minute buffs, I love them. gosh. Yeah, help me heal. There we go. Flash of light was not keeping up there for a minute. My first instinct was to bubble, and then I was like, I don't have a bubble. I'm in trouble, no bubble. Oh my gosh, she's gonna win with a 35 roll. Well, I think Kel quit after she died, and me and Kevin are doing elites in Red Ridge. There is a handful of people watching on the YouTube side that may take you up on that. Get up. Oh shit. This is not looking pretty. Renew is so nice. You don't realize how much you love Renew until you don't have it. Like, I could have just dropped a Renew on the rogue and then went back to healing the tank. Yeah, I thought we needed one more and everybody's leaving. Oh gosh, the bear just pulled like a whole pack. I hope that the mage isn't also pulling a whole pack. Kevin, the agent of chaos, says I hope they are. Kevin, are you an adrenaline junkie? there's our last one, but it's a 4-pack. They polyed it and then they freaking nova'd it. That was pretty good. I am not disappointed. I ate through a lot of my rested. Now I'm gonna have to work on the mage or the rogue next. Oh, what's up, Will Perry? Will Perry says, saw your necro videos on P99, which is the better game. I think that that's so hard to answer. It's such a like complicated answer.
Need help?
I would say like objectively from a video game design / accessibility / made more money, World of Warcraft is, but because World of Warcraft basically took everything EQ did and made it a little bit better, but they also did some things that took away from the overall experience too. Like no XP on loss on death, which then we kind of added that back in with hardcore, right? And I think that's why people love hardcore so much. But it really just depends on what you want out of an MMO.
Greetings. Need help?
It all depends on you.
Greetings. What can I do for you?
I would say also it's kind of nuanced too, because I would say like 1 to 50 on EQ is better than leveling on World of Warcraft. but if you don't have time to group, you don't have time to travel, then World of Warcraft is the better game for you.
Life be with you. Well met.
Like if you want a game that you can log in, get something done in an hour, hour and a half, then World of Warcraft hands down. If you want to like have a baller Saturday where you go up like 7 levels and you feel super accomplished, EQ is better for that. If you want to like have a more social experience, EQ is also better for that, or P99.
For the Alliance.
I have not done Fangor. Where is Fangor? I see Yowler. Oh, we were right by him. That's funny.
Step on up.
I really should be logging off about now because I have to get up earlier in the morning and I have some other stuff going on tomorrow that if I stay up late is going to be really bad. So I do appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It was a good stream. We had a lot of fun. And if you're enjoying it, feel free to subscribe, and I will be back here tomorrow night. And with that being said, I appreciate your viewership. Have a great rest of your evening. And as always, stay classic. Of course, I do appreciate you watching the P99 videos as well. Yeah, come hang out sometime. Alright, I'm heading off. Good night.